Come with me, Doctor, Miss Anderson. I believe we have much to discuss.
Are we just going to follow them?
What do you suggest? We can't exactly walk home.
Doctor, I need to tell you something.
Doctor, Miss Anderson, this way.
Right behind you. Start walking, but keep talking.
Doctor, that space station.
Starbase.
Whatever. Something is going on there. That place was packed with military people.
It is a military base.
I've been on military bases, and I've never seen anything like this. Not unless they were about to do something. Look.
You took these snaps just before you left?
Yes, and I saw ships. There had to be 100 and more arriving as we left.
Captain Bergen hasn't been exactly forthcoming. We're not here to protect the planet. This is an invasion fleet, and those people down there are the target.
What? What just happened? Where is the doctor?
He...
Who are you people?
That's a bit difficult to explain.
You are obviously not from here.
We're not gods, Bellic, if that's what you're thinking.
Of course not. You're clearly flesh and blood. You got some of it on my floor.
Yeah, sorry about that. You're taking this a lot better than I thought you would.
I will save my worship for he who is worthy.
You are a very admirable society. Anyone who saw what you just saw would have fainted or something.
You must tell me about your people, Kimlee, and how you are capable of such things.
I don't know, Bellic. From what I've seen, maybe it's best if the outside doesn't intrude on what you have.
What do we have?
Paradise. Come on. The doctor will find his way back to us. In the meantime, let's keep looking for these creatures. I'm certain that's what he'd want us to do.
The last thing I want is for Kimlee and Bellic to be going after those creatures, so stop wasting time and send me back down there right now.
Sit down, Doctor, and be quiet.
Fine. Freya, can I borrow your smartphone?
Yes, sure. Why?
Oh, just want to play a game of Tetris while these people yammer amongst themselves. They still play Tetris in your time, don't they?
No.
Now look, what we have here is far too important for you and your people to be meddling in. So tell me why you're here.
Shall I speak slowly and use small words so you'll understand? The Time Lords didn't send us. Well, not this time anyway. We're not working for anyone. We're tourists. There's nothing nefarious about this.
You've worked with him before, Captain. What do you think?
No one works with the doctor. You work for him, or against him. But he may be telling the truth. I looked up his profile the last time we met. He's more of an independent agent rather than someone's operative.
The pay isn't as good, but I like the flexible work schedule.
Would you stop playing your Tetris?
Here, I got high score.
Sir, in the end, does it matter why the doctor is here?
It would be helpful to know his agenda.
To stop you from bringing your war to those innocent people down there.
At least he's forthcoming about it.
Which is why I have no intention of sending you back down there.
Admiral, you can't leave my friends down there by themselves.
Commander Millay will go. She'll take up your mission where you left off.
I don't even know what our mission was supposed to be.
Admiral, I think it would be best if I remain at the captain's side. She is, after all, unfamiliar with how a star cruiser operates.
I need someone down there who can make command decisions. Bergen will have to get along without you.
Aye, sir.
I leave the doctor in your capable hands. Keep him out of trouble.
Trouble seems to follow me.
I think rather you pursue trouble.
That too.
I'm returning to the Serpents. Oh, and Ariel, I see you're still wearing Artemis's insignia. Put on the Aquarius. Show him you're part of the crew, too.
Aye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Are you all right?
It's nothing.
It's your arm. You are more injured than you let on. Perhaps we should call off the search.
No, I'm fine.
Then I will go on, while you return to the village.
I'm not a china doll, Bellic. I'm fine. Besides, it's not an injury, it's this bracelet.
Your bracelet is causing you discomfort.
And I can't get it off.
Come back home and I will have it cut off.
We've tried. Look, let's not worry about it. I'll be fine. Let's just keep searching. We've already come this far.
I wish you were more mindful of your own health, Kimlee. I would be most distressed if something were to happen to you while you were trying to help us.
Look, more tracks.
From more than one of those creatures.
Have to be 3 at least.
But look at them. Not in a straight line. They're circling.
I'm no tracker, but I was thinking about going into veterinary science before I became a civil engineer. These tracks look fresh.
How fresh.
Too fresh.
Do you think they're stalking us?
That's what my goosebumps are telling me, and us with no way to defend ourselves.
It came from over there.
That came from this way.
We're surrounded.
At least 3 of them. They're doing that deliberately. They want us to know they're there. What animal does that?
Kimlee?
Running isn't going to make any difference. We have nowhere to go.
Are you two alright?
Commander Millet, you are a sight for sore eyes.
These animals, they've been turned into liquid. How did you do this?
Some sort of sonic weapon, I take it?
It isn't important, especially in front of the local population. Did you get a look at them before they attacked?
No.
Pity. There's not much left to identify now. Except this.
Ew, don't touch that!
What is it?
Part of a leather strap.
Manufactured.
What does that mean?
Not animals. Not by a long shot. Commander, you know what these creatures are, don't you?
Not yet, but I'd better find out.
We tracked them in this direction.
Thank you. Alright then. Come with me.
You want us to follow you?
It's too dangerous out here for me to leave you on your own. And I don't have time to take you someplace safe.
Well, this is a nice change from the doctor. He never wants me to come along.
Don't make me regret this.
At least you had the sense to change out of your uniform before coming down here.
Didn't want to look at the place. Though the material itches.
Sounds like you two know each other.
Commander Millet.
Is she from the Madrigal as well?
If I say yes, will that spare me an awkward conversation?
Keep your secrets, Kimlee. I'm sure you'll tell me when the time is right.
Remarkable. So readily innocent and trusting. We all could learn a lot from you.
Not to question how you do your job, Captain, but wouldn't it be better for you to be on the bridge than in your ready room?
Bridge, Bergen.
Aye, sir.
Has Admiral Mantica gone back to the Serpents yet?
Just transported over.
Thank you. Join me for a drink, Doctor. And,
Freya.
Freya.
Viscara, I thought alcohol wasn't permitted on combat ships.
Captain Davis's stash. Why let it go to waste? To the Artemis, and the sacrifice she made. To the Aquarius, and the sacrifice she is about to make.
That's a rather bleak toast. Are we not expected to come out of this?
The death of a soul is even more tragic than the death of a body.
You're determined to go through with this, aren't you?
Yes.
Not a moment's hesitation.
No.
The next sacrifice to be made in your endless war with the Zylons. How many will be left when you're done here?
By the time it's all over, I'd be surprised if there was a planet left down there anymore.
You say that so matter of fact. Why don't you just pull out? Walk away. You don't have to fight over it. Why not just leave this place alone?
Because the Zylons are going to want it for the same reason we do. It's a newly strategic position. We take it or they do. And neither of us is going to let the other have it.
And the planet is caught in the middle of all this.
You know what they say about war, Doctor. I joined Galaxy Garrison before the war began. Well, the second war. Deep space probes is what I wanted, new frontiers and all that. Lucky for me, I was too far away when it all started. When President Abbott threw us into the mire. Once Galaxy Garrison got their act back together, I was assigned to a scout cruiser and was there ever since. One of the few who survived this long. Not too many of us in that club.
I had no idea.
Spare me your sympathies, Doctor. I'm here to do a job and it will get done. The survival of the Alliance is at stake.
And what about the people down there?
Casualties of war.
Just like that? Not even a moment to pity them?
Perhaps if she thought of them as more than just numbers on a report, she may realize what she's doing.
So you think I'm a monster? Unfeeling, uncaring, ready to do whatever I have to for victory. You're right. I am. If I have to blow the planet up myself, if I had to shoot every single person down there personally, I would do it. Because that is what this war turned me into. And you know why? Because if it wasn't for people like me, we would have lost this war long ago. So condemn me if you want. I don't care.
And what about your crew?
What about them?
Don't think we've walked around here with blinders on, Captain. How old is that lieutenant of yours out there? Can't be more than 19. Your first officer? 25 if a day. Your transmat operator was 16. 16! You've resorted to drafting children for this war.
The youngest one we have is 14. She works in sickbay as a corpsman.
You can't be serious!
You two have no idea what is happening here. You flit about space and time in that TARDIS of yours, popping in for a little excitement, then off you go to your next holiday. We don't get to do that. Every day it's war. Today we lose another 10 ships, tomorrow another planet goes dark. Day in and day out. We are losing this war. We can't keep up with what the Zylons send.
Then why don't you surrender? End it while you still can.
They aren't listening. Before, when they took the Earth, they at least kept some of the people alive. For food, but at least they were alive. Once the siren song destroyed their nest there, there's been no quarter. Native populations on planets they captured were wiped out. Any survivors from ships and escape pods are destroyed or removed back to Zylon territory and never heard from again. The military was against it, but the Alliance tried to surrender. There was no reply. They aimed to exterminate us. So that's what it's come down to. Us or them. And we'll use whatever we have to.
Including children.
If we don't stop the Zylons, it's better for them to die with a gun in their hand than at the claw of their enemy.
I can't believe this is our future. We win this war eventually, don't we, Doctor?
He won't say. Might change the future.
The Zylon War is a pivotal point in history. Could go either way, and future knowledge can change it.
Look, Doctor, I'm not going to ask how we win, just if we win.
I'm sorry. Even knowledge of the outcome could change what they do here, change the timeline. Any future we might have seen can be affected by what happens now. This is a secret time must keep.
I don't know how you live with yourself, Doctor. You could save lives.
And maybe destroy many more by revealing something that shouldn't be. I live with myself by staying away from time periods like this.
And yet here you are.
Yes, we really were meant to be here for only a few minutes.
Captain, tactical.
Go ahead, Mr. Wong.
Target on long-range scan. Not broadcasting IFF.
I'll be right there. Come along, you two, where I can keep an eye on you.
Your friend is very interesting, Kimlee.
My friend, the commander and I only met for a few minutes.
Oh, forgive me. I thought you two were compatriots.
It's impolite to talk about someone behind their back.
Then walk with us. It'll make for better company. That's better.
We don't have much time. Fresh tracks.
But too sloppy of an impression.
Must have just rained. The soil here is very rich. Good for farming, but the muck makes it hard to get a good look at tracks.
You know soil?
I grew up on a farm. Was going to get into the family business before I was drafted.
I'm sorry.
It was another life. But at least we know what we're looking for now.
And?
Zylon. For sure. Warriors. Nasty business.
You knew about them, didn't you? Why didn't you tell us?
That was the captain's call. Something about the doctor not cooperating if he knew.
No, he wouldn't have!
See?
What are these Zylons?
No one you want to deal with. A highly destructive race who will kill you and eat you. Hopefully in the right order.
There are such creatures out there?
Is he serious?
They don't know violence, Commander. They have no concept of it.
Really? That seems impossible. All life sustains itself on death and renewal.
Not here.
Then I'm sorry for you, Bellic. I really am.
Sorry? Sorry for what?
What is about to happen to your planet?
Commander, we can't let that happen here. These people are too pure, too innocent.
It may already be too late if the Zylons are here.
Ow!
Are you alright?
Is it your arm again?
What's wrong with your arm? What the fell?
It's glowing.
It feels like it's on fire!
My sonic grenades! Their power has been drained.
It's my bracelet! It's absorbing power somehow!
Get it off!
I can't! We've tried! It won't come off!
If I had a phaser, maybe I could cut it off.
It won't work! It's been absorbing any kind of energy we put to it. That's why we had to stay away from the TARDIS. The bracelet was draining the energy from there as well.
And it's storing it in your body. How much energy has it taken?
I don't know. The doctor thinks it could be more than multiple stars.
All that energy in your body? That's impossible.
I think it's starting to feel better.
Can you stand up?
Yeah.
Your arm is still glowing though. How far does it go? Your torso, down your leg. It doesn't look like your body is turning into energy. And this thing of yours doesn't seem to absorb biological energy.
Is there anything we can do for you, Kimlee?
The doctor was hoping we might find a cure or something in this century.
This tech is far beyond anything we have. And I don't dare send you back to the Aquarius like this.
What should we do?
Since there is nothing else we can do for Miss Wynne, I think we should keep tracking these creatures.
And what about Kimlee?
Once this is all over, we'll see if there is anything Galaxy Garrison can come up with. Though, I'm certain a Time Lord would have more advanced tech than we do.
The doctor is stumped.
I wish I had better news for you. Now I'm sorry. But I must insist. We have to get going.
All right. I'll try to keep up.
Report.
Object on approach to this system.
Do we have any scout cruisers here?
No, sir. Not yet.
Have we been scanned?
Nothing beyond a general sweep. They know something is here, but not what we are.
For the moment, that'll change.
This far out has to be a Zylon scanner boat. They're sweeping the system.
We can't let them inform the Empire we're here.
We're not going to. Red alert! Battle stations.
Battle stations.
Mr. Mitchell,
Battle
jump us to that ship.
All
At
hands
this
to battle
distance,
stations.
we'd
Battle
overshoot.
stations.
Then
Battle
overshoot.
stations. This is
Put
not
us
the drill.
between them and where they came from.
Hyperjump engines engaged.
Should I be feeling nauseous about now?
I am.
Confirmed. Target is the Zylon scanner boat. They just did a high-res scan of the system. They've seen the fleet.
She's turning and running.
Jam their signal. Don't let them get their message out.
She's warping.
Follow her.
Warp 5. Warp 6. Warp 7.
She's too far ahead for a weapons lock.
They're faster than us.
Push it.
Warp 9.
Is this ship designed for this kind of speed?
We can't let the Zylons know the fleet is there. We aren't ready.
Warp 9.5.
Bridge engineering, we're past our limit.
Faster, Mr. Mitchell. Fly her apart if you have to.
9.7.
Warning, structural integrity failing.
9.8.
The ship is breaking up!
That Zylon can't go any faster. She's not built for it.
Neither are we.
9.9.
They just blew their warp. They're dropping speed.
Slow us down. Drop out of warp.
Warp 7. 5. 2.
Target is maneuvering into a local nebula.
They're going to try and lose us in all that stellar matter.
Long-range sensors are inoperative in the gas cloud. Short-range sensors obscured.
Eyes sharp, everyone. Anything from communication.
They're running silent, Captain.
Not using her active sensors.
But it also means they're not trying to message their fleet.
Should we go dark as well?
Negative. We can't let her slip away. I don't care if she knows where we are. I want to know where she is.
It's hard to pick up an object with all that junk out there.
Just don't let her at our rear. We don't want them getting a shot at our engines.
I thought they'd be unarmed.
Scout cruisers are unarmed. Scanner boats are not. But it makes them easier to see and slower.
Almost outran us.
Bust a gut trying it. I've never seen one go that fast before. They definitely wanted to get away.
Target!
The scanner boat!
No, sir! It's...
What the filter carb was that?
Zylon frigate!
So they've got a friend.
Target, sir?
We need to find that scanner boat. This is just a distraction.
Second target!
What?
Third target! Numerous targets!
It's an ambush. You've been led into an ambush.
What are we looking at?
We've got at least 300 targets out there and still counting!
It looks like we found their fleet.
And they found us.
Alert!
Incoming torpedo fire! Hold it!
All power to shields! Brace for impact!
We haven't seen any tracks in a while.
Ground is due out. I don't believe they would have come much further, though. Not on foot.
Maybe we should double back?
Monsieur Bellic? Something wrong?
There is something strange over here.
What is it?
This patch of ground here feels unusual.
It's some kind of hatch. Feel around for a handle or lever.
I think I found it. It's open! No lock?
They must be avoiding any electronic signatures. Same as we are, so they won't be detected.
You'd think they'd at least use a padlock. Keep the locals out?
My guess is that they don't fear the local population. No offense.
None taken.
We'd better find out exactly what this is. Follow me, quietly.
What is this place?
Are those guns?
They're surface-to-air weapons, designed for planetary defense.
Zylon?
We were worried the Zylons would come. They've been here for months. Years. They've built an artillery base capable of destroying the entire garrison fleet. And no one but us knows it's here.